Good morning, Spencer.
Good morning.
Great guests all throughout the hour. We're going to jump right into a conversation now about Oysterfest as we're getting ready to have Oyster Funk tonight. Leads us into a big weekend tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Both days it opens at the Port of Shelton. Bill Busacca and Justin Baze are here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Justin, you're busy, I know, because you and the Varmints are playing tonight at Oyster Funk.
Yes, we're excited.
At 7. So
Yeah.
that is when the band will kick off. The doors tonight, though, open at 6. So over the weekend, lots of folks come into town, and there are plenty of ways for them to leave with a little something special. Let's start with some of the things that we'll see in our souvenir tents this year. Bill, let's start with this new cookbook that's out.
Well, we got Zen Dwelly that we've all loved for years at Zen's restaurant, and she's got a new cookbook out. It will be a limited edition, 3,000 copies. If you really want Zen's cookbook, no one's ever seen one before.
Yeah.
Now's your chance to get it. And, of course, apparently Justin has made some new shirts, too.
Yeah, we saw the sweatshirt. Candace was wearing one of the new sweatshirts yesterday.
Yeah, nice, very nice.
They look really good. So talk to us a little bit about all the new offerings this year for that.
Let's see. I think we have some new designs for the sweatshirt you saw yesterday, and then we also have some new T-shirt designs, and I believe we also have
Is there
some
like a pullover?
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
a windbreaker type of thing?
Yep. And then we also have some men's quarter zips and ladies full zips. Some nice new items that we haven't had before.
Very cool.
And then this year we're doing the flags. We have some Oysterfest flags. We had a small run. We thought maybe the RVers would enjoy.
That's
flying
a
them.
great idea.
Yeah. And
great.
when you go out there and you look, I think there was probably about, I'd say maybe 50, 60 RVs already there last night.
Yeah.
Almost all of them had flags flying, their colleges and United States flags, and it was pretty cool to see, but it'll be neat to see the Oysterfest flags
That is
flying.
a smart idea right there. Good promotion when they're out at other events.
Exactly.
And things like that.
Good
cool.
marketing.
Yeah.
Pint glasses, wine glasses, all that stuff.
Yep, we'll have pint glasses and wine glasses and some shot glasses. I'm probably forgetting a couple things, but we've got to...
That's why you need to go up to Oysterfest and go to the souvenir tent.
Exactly.
Yeah. Rummage around.
And get there early, because a lot of things sell out on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we have some stuff from prior years that we have at a discount. So if you didn't get your shirt from last year, and you might still be able to get it, but it's very limited.
Very sure.
Yeah, make sure to get in there Saturday and line up, because it'll go fast.
So in betwixt all the folks eating and enjoying all the fun things to there with the touch tank and the RV flyers and the boats that are there, people are going to want to sit down, Bill, and relax a little bit. And this year is the Oyster Crossing stage. It's kind of where the wine stage used to be.
Yes, it's
almost exactly where the wine stage used to be.
Yes, exactly. We switched ends, though, to confuse people.
Sure, for sure. Let's talk about some of these bands that it's a little more laid back in this area. Randy Litch is easy listening, and the Cloggers will be there. You've seen them at the Old Time Fiddlers Fest and things like that.
Well, Randy Litch hasn't been at Oysterfest for a few years, but by popular demand, many people asked to bring him back, so we brought him back. And just about the time you get mellowed out, we'll rev you up with the eclectic cloggers, who will do Appalachian clogging music to bluegrass.
Wow.
Tammy Frost and then local Hillary Scott, both are from around here, and Hillary's award-winning.
Yes, Hillary's got a bunch of West Coast awards recently, and she is from Harstein Island, and Tammy is from Belfair. I mean, it's nothing like having local talent that's really good.
The easy listening continues on to Sunday with the Pine Talk Pickers. The lady drinks whiskey and Smucho Gusto. If you're looking to rev it up a little bit, let's say, you can head down into the microbrew
Get on
area.
down to microbrews.
Lots of great bands playing.
I mean, if your toe's not tapping and your body's not wiggling,
check your
must
pulse.
Be in the wrong place. Right. And we start out with good old Strike 9, the police officers from Tumwater, and move on into, come on, help me out there.
Michelle D'Amore and the Love Dealers.
Michelle D'Amore is from Seattle. She's from Seattle. along with Raucous, and she does great blues. She's also gotten some awards recently, and Raucous is a whole bunch of like lawyers and dentists and MDs and all those kind of folks that play some great rock and roll.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Hurts Like Hell is a classic, perennial favorite to the stages around our area. Great original music. They shred on the guitars. Hurts Like Hell, you've heard them. And then
wait a minute. What about the next group? Have we heard of them before? Oh yes, I think it's Justin and the Varmints.
Now, Justin, we talked last year that you guys were getting back together, and since then, you have been pretty much booked solid. You guys are bringing it back, and people really are appreciating the fact that you guys are back playing.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely. We've had, I think we've played Oysterfest. We've been together for 15 years, and we've probably played Oysterfest probably the last 12 or 13, and we've missed last year, which was our first one. And we've always been told that there's a lot of RVers. They'll come up to us and say, "We come just to see you guys." Yeah. And so it was sad for them last year that that we didn't get to be there. We're having some things going on, but we're back up and running. And it's amazing how we just started going again, and everybody. We've been booked solid all summer. So
That's great.
It's been fun. Yeah.
Well, it's because Justin's the Energizer Bunny. Not certainly does he be the lead guitarist. He's doing all the buildings and grounds. I don't know where this man gets his energy.
I don't either.
I need some of it, though.
Yeah, he's selling those batteries. Al Eric on Sunday, Psychedelic Shadow Show. And for those who have not heard, they have just two shows left, I believe. This one here at Oysterfest, and then there's one in Olympia a little bit down the road. But
Rhythm and Rye on November 22nd. That's their last show.
Raucous, and then Raucous, as you mentioned. But Psychedelic Shadow Show is a great cover band. We've heard them over the years as well. So it's your opportunity to see them here in Mason County one last time this upcoming weekend.
Well,
I mean, Carolyn Malinowski, I have to tell you, in all the years of living through the 60s and 70s in California, I have never heard anybody do Janis Joplin and Grace Slick like she does.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Absolutely on top of it. And it's terrific if you like that kind of music.
So we've got all sorts of things, from great rock and roll to good cover bands to the cloggers. It's all available for your listening pleasure over the weekend at Oysterfest. I know you guys have got, I'm sure, lots of work to continue before your performance tonight, and then through the weekend with all the work that you guys do. Oysterfest.org. We'll put the links to that in the show notes. Bill, Justin, good to see you guys. We got one more for us?
Two more little pieces. Yeah. Professor Bamboozle's been coming almost as long as the Varmints.
Oh, yeah.
And, the kids just love him. I mean, Sunday afternoon, I mean, it's all jammed.
Yeah.
Seats are all full. I mean, he just keeps them going.
That's good.
And then the Bobbers, the fish band, that used to move around, we got to put them in one little corner now, but they're going to be there near the shucking stage and entertaining people as they come in. So the Bobbers are back again by popular demand.
Oh, wonderful. Cool. It's gearing up to be a great night tonight and a great weekend for Oysterfest. Again, Justin, Bill, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Glad to do this.
812.